Um, I think the greatest challenge is people. And as I said in my presentation, you know, in a few years we'll be celebrating, IBM will be celebrating our 100th year anniversary. And how long in Singapore? Is it 60, almost 60 years in Singapore. And through that, we were first known as sort of like the typewriter or the business machine company. And then we were known as sort of the mainframe. Then we were known as sort of a PC company, right? And I think our next decade and future is really about people companies. And because although we sell mainframes and machines, it's also selling the skills of our people to help our clients to build those solutions. So I believe as you migrate through that evolution, and I know many companies say we are a people company. The most important thing in our company are people. But what we really sell is the skills, the knowledge of our people. And so now if we break this down and say what kind of people, I think it's people who have a global mindset, maybe some global experiences, is probably becoming important, more so than the previous 90 years. Because many of our clients are asking for global solutions. Many of our clients are competing on the global market. So I think it's really the biggest challenge is going to be the people and the skills that we have, the global experiences that they have, and the global mindset.
So what you mean more in this aspect would be developing your people such that they will be able to attain such global mindset
and global knowledge, and be able to help global solutions. Now at the same time, they also have to understand their local clients, right? Because their local clients also, some of them may be global, some of them may aspire to be global, and some of them may just be a local. But I think we can still offer solutions both global as well as local. But what's emerging in our world flat economy is also the need for this global experience, mindset, knowledge.
So what you elaborated which applies to IBM, I think it very much applies to other companies in Singapore.
Yes. I mean, I think it does apply because companies in Singapore also want to be global, and they also want to be local. So what's the mix of their portfolio, and how much of their workforce do they have that have this experience or can obtain it, or they can attract? Now we used to say also, I think in the early 2000s and late 90s, we want to attract and develop and retain talent. That was like the thing that was in vogue. I just think now that there's another part of that saying. You want to attract globally, you want to develop globally, and you want to retain. So you want to attract some people like to Singapore who may have the global experience. Or you may develop that in the people that you have currently in your workforce, right? And you want to keep them, retain them, because the other other competition wants to,
Yes,
to have
that's
that
right.
as well.
Global war for
So it's
talent.
still attract, develop, and retain, which people have said is their people strategy or their talent strategy. I think now there's another component to that, and that is to attract globally, develop global mindset, and retain.
So can I just find out from you, how does IBM position itself to be able to attract the best talent?
Well, I think one is we are being very creative to build our HR processes globally. So that is establishing relationships with universities globally, establishing, enabling our employees to do different assignments. Either they could do a job in Singapore where they have global responsibility, or they may be assigned 3 months, 6 months to another place, where they might be supporting a client that may be wanting to expand into that particular country. So we're trying to develop our employees so that they can get this type of experience. One of the other things that we're doing is what we call our corporate citizen program. Okay. It's corporate citizen program. And what this does is that we ask people to nominate themselves to have a global experience, to go to a country to help to solve a community problem.
So the people will volunteer themselves?
They volunteer themselves, and we will put some of IBM's technology and solutions to help solve problems. So one of this could be like helping a third tier country to develop a business ecosystem. So we ask people to volunteer, hey, would you like to do this and do this? But we select them. But what happens is we're then able to put them together, and we put diverse teams from different countries. So they get exposed, one, to different ways of solving problems and different people, but they also are helping something for that particular community. They may like help farmers put their inventory on computers so that they can use technology to better enable their production of crops.
So would you consider that as part of your CSR?
Yeah, definitely. Because one, it